Okay, video number 4 from the Rambling Observer. Marvin Huddleston. I have found my turn, Mount Carmel Baptist Church. I found the turn right. It's buried in a bunch of overgrowth. I almost didn't see it. I am on the paved section of the road. I am within a few miles of the Texas Astronomical Society Atoka, Oklahoma observing site. Any videos I do this week, most of these will be uploaded when I return. I don't want to eat up all of our data doing that. I've got to watch that pretty close, but I'll probably upload a couple up here and then check my data usage. This area has grown up a lot. I've been coming up here for 30, 40 years now. And this area has really grown up from what I remembered when I used to come up here very frequently. I am going to start bringing the Casita here quite regularly. That's one of the reasons I wanted this Casita. Robin and I have always dreamed of one. This is our dream. We have been blessed by God to be able to do this. We did have to sacrifice literally our life savings. We were able to work out a deal where we wound up buying this Casita and paying cash, so I don't owe anybody for anything on this Casita, and I owe the truck. But the Casita belongs to us. It is ours. Paid in full, paid in clear, and paid in full, and all that kind of good stuff, so I don't have a payment. We have it insured through a company called Foremost. My insurance guy is a guy named Gary Sawyer. Gary Sawyer Insurance, I believe, is his business name. Let me encourage you, if you need insurance, contact old Gary Sawyer. I'll put up a thing for him one of these days. Guys, I am learning to use YouTube. I've been doing this stuff all my life, and my kids their teeth were cut messing with computers. And I now have to have my son show me simple stuff, how to do stuff. He's been helping me with my website, and he started a company called HandyTech. He started this outfit called HandyTech, and he's trying to get this HandyTech thing of his going. But he's a genius when it comes to computer stuff, any kind of technology. He is wonderful with it. So if you have any needs in those areas, his name is Bradley Huddleston HandyTech. And I believe you can find him on the web. I'll have to find out. I'll get his stuff, and I'll put that up on a post one day. I've got someone behind me. Every time I have somebody follow me, I'm wondering if they're going stargazing like I'm going, or if they're doing something else. I'm driving through the countryside. This is a nice little drive. I'm passing a steer place, like Alfred Ranch, what I'll call it. It's got a gate ranch thing, Alfred. Anyway, I'm getting into a little bit bumpy roads. This is kind of like driving through Mesquite. I'm very used to this. Mesquite has the worst roads. And they decided to fix them all at the same time. You cannot get anywhere in Mesquite that you don't get into some kind of construction mess on the road. But anyway, I have not made it to the church yet. It should be up the road here. I know when I get to the church, I turn right. And then I've got to be watching for a gate as it comes up when I get on the scrub board that has a star on it. And you have to have a gate code to get in. You have to be a member of the club to come out here. You can bring a guest. Man, the picker guys would love the place I just passed. I just passed a house with stuff everywhere. All over the front yard is just stuff. It reminds me of the places the pickers go, the American picker guys go to. They'd love it. Anyway, so I'm tootling along, and if y'all think I'm just babbling on, that's why I'm called one of the reasons I'm called the Rambling Observer. Let me tell you a little bit of how the Rambling Observer came about. I was in the Junior Texas Astronomical Society in 1969. That's when I joined, and that was the youth arm of the Texas Astronomical Society, which is in Dallas. And those guys, at that time, the senior club wasn't doing real great. they had a few members that were active, and it was kind of a dying club, we thought, and we were afraid. And anyway, JTAS was going great guns, 20, 30 members. We had big meetings, and it was great. I became vice president of JTAS in 1971. Anyway, I hope I have not missed my church. How do you miss a church? Anyway, I don't remember it being this far down. Maybe this is it coming up. This road is very rough. But anyway, back to my story. JTAS had a newsletter called the Rambling Observer. And it had this little guy with a long eyeball, little alien guy, a long eyeball, and it was a really cute thing. But anyway, that's where I got the idea of Rambling Observer. That and the fact that when I talk, my wife says I talk too much. I'm real bad about stopping to talk to somebody, and I'm there forever. You get to talking, you can't stop. That's me. So I thought Rambling Observer was just perfect. A perfect name for my blog and for everything I've done. So I bought the site, ramblingobserver.com. I will buy it now that I've got it up and running. I will be paying for it, making sure I've got it paid for the next 5 or 10 years. And I also have marvinsuniverse.com that used to take people to my website on Zenfolio, where I was selling photographs. I'm going to contact them. I've already contacted them once and asked them for a refund, and they offered me a discount, and I haven't heard back from them, so I got to get back with them. I'm going to go ahead and take the discount. Next road. Okay, here we are. I'm passing, I think this is the church. Yes, and here's my turn. I have arrived. Little Mount Carmel Baptist Church. I sent them a resume one time to be their pastor, by the way. Anyway, I may come down here one time when I'm here on a Sunday and visit their church and find out what their hours are and what their service times are and all that kind of stuff. Hey, the trucks behind me turn too. They either live out this way, and I said the pastor back there lives in an RV. I'm passing another RV here, a little log cabin-like house to my right, and he's got 2 RVs back over there. And as you can probably tell from the vibration, this is a very rough road that I'm on, and I fear to imagine what's happening inside my trailer. It will be rough like this until I get inside the site. And anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted. I wanted to just chat for a few minutes, and I think Rambling Observer with me just babbling like this kind of goes hand in hand. This is a nice area out here. I've been out here, coming out here for 30 or 40 years, and I've never had any experiences out here with snakes. And let me tell you what happened. One of our members came out here one day and was opening the gate, and guess what he found? A rattlesnake. And he videotaped this rattlesnake slithering. He said it started by the gate and it went off out into the pasture, which is our observing areas. It kind of went through the center of our club site. And anyway, so there are rattlesnakes out. I knew there were cottonmouths. I'm passing a little fishing a stock tank. I call it fishing hole. There's a private stock tank. At one time, had met some people up here who had invited me to come up here anytime I wanted to fish. I wish I still knew them. If I can make some friends like that through this church up here, maybe I'll find me a fishing location. But anyway, I'm about to come up here. Looks like to make my left. Anyhow, as I was saying, I've been coming out here for a long time. When we first found this site, we drew a circle around Dallas, 2 hours driving time, and we're trying to find a spot within an hour and a half of Dallas's drive. A few members found this spot up here in a sheriff's cell. It had been a marijuana farm. Now you know why I love coming up here. It had been a sheriff's farm and had been, the owner lost it and it went through a sheriff's cell. We were going to get it really cheap, around $3,000 or $4,000. It's 45 acres at the time. And the state of Oklahoma started bidding against us for running the bill up. They wound up buying this for a little over $9,000. Had the members that footed that bill back then not had done that, there would be no observing site up here today. You know how it is, club politics. Let me tell you, don't get me started. I've had a recent aggravation with club politics with this group myself. And anyway, you know how club politics slow everything down. When the site was found, some members of our club went and bought the site and basically donated it, I guess, to the club until the club, I think the club finally coughed up the money and paid them for it. So it became the club's domain. Anyway, I don't know anything about mineral rights and all that kind of stuff on that. I just know that there's a deed restriction on this property. You cannot have any outdoor white lights. When I used to come out here, this is all scrub brush. Let me show you this real quick. This is where I'm going. I'm driving up through here, and I haven't been paying too much attention. I got to be watching for my turn in. Anyway, there's a house to the left-hand side, right across the street from our site now. And there used to be nothing. There weren't many houses. You got off of 75 onto this road that I'm on now, which has a name, Folsom Road. And now I'm on the scrub board. There's a trailer. That's what I'm looking for. Anyway, had they not bought the site, it would have gone bye-bye, because the club would have decided a year after it was all said and done, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Well, somebody else bought the site, thing silly. When we told you had a month, there were 2 months until the sheriff's sale, you should have done something about it. Well, anyway, but they got the site, and that's how Atoka became what it is now. Our site at that time was in Kaufman County. We owned a piece of property in Kaufman. Well, no, we didn't really own it. We leased it for 99 years for $1 from a university. I think it was like a community college or something like that. Anyway, some group owned it in education and leased us our part that we paid a pittance for. And from before that, the Texas Astronomical Society had a site in a villa when I first joined the club. Villa, it was where our observing site was. There were 2 round pieces of property there. There were 2 round buildings. One of them had kind of a barn door style teepee, I guess is what you call it, or a pyramid or whatever. And one side of it had a barn door kind of thing. You opened up, flapped it open to see the sky from the observatory, and it rotated and all that kind of stuff. The whole dome, the whole thing rotated so you could see the top part rotated so you could see the sky. I'm passing a house right next door to our site, I believe. They've got a Texas Star on their house. They must be a Texan living up here in Oklahoma. Anyway, this is a great site. It's kind of secluded. We've got a row of trees. I'm on what's called Folsom Road, and there was a line of trees that separates this road from our site, which helps us not see headlights and things. So I'm going to go ahead and close with you. Moon and Aldebaran are 2.4 degrees separation tonight. Oh, a deer! I just saw a deer. How cool is that? Oh, I wonder if this was Texas, I'd be wondering if the Lone Star law guys were trying to watching me. I wonder if I'm going to stop and shoot this deer from the road and go to jail and all that kind of stuff. I like that show. Anyhow, I just saw a deer across the street. That's kind of cool. Anyhow, I'm going to sign with you. Remember, the heavens declare the glory of God, and that has been true for many, many centuries. I am near the site, so I'm going to go ahead and sign. Coming up on another house to my right. I can tell because they've got the pinkest trash can I think I've ever seen. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and sign because I'll be pulling into the gate here in just a second. I got code in, then I got to get in here and set the trailer up. God bless. The heavens declare the glory of God. Remember that in Psalm 111:2. Great are the works of the Lord, studied by all who delight in them.